was like, so you don't care if you right or wrong when you talking? He was like, nah, I don't care if I'm right or wrong. I don't care if I'm telling the truth or not. Because I keep it real. I said, you keep it real? What the you mean you keep it real? Like, we gotta be professional, bro. That's what we gotta do. We're beholden to our audience. I'm beholden to you guys. You know what I mean? If I present something to you or present me as being this type of person, I should be that type of person. I ain't gonna turn left on you guys. I'm never gonna do that. So I'm telling this man, I was like, so you don't care about facts? He's like, no, I don't care about facts. Because I tell it how it is. And he went full-blown pro-black. I can't be beside someone who say they don't care about facts and they don't care what they say if it's true or not. I try to get up here on the Not a POOKIE podcast to give some clarity. You know, try to have this black man speak sense and know how to analyze situation. And even when I'm wrong, know how to say I'm wrong. You know what I mean? And it's funny that these pro-blacks out here love to just race bait and race bait and race bait. If you guys remember, if you're following me for a minute, you guys remember, I don't have it up here. You guys remember I was a part of, oh man, someone contacted me. I'm gonna tell the story now. Someone contacted me in the beginning of the year, right? And, you know, they've been seeing the growth that I've been getting on my channel, the Black Non-Democrat channel, right? And, you know, I've been doing this stuff for, it's 8 years now, you guys. And the person wanted to, you know, basically do a podcast with me. You know, like, bro, we could do a podcast. And we were talking for weeks and weeks and weeks before we even did anything. And if you guys know who I'm talking about, I even had him on the show a couple of times, man. And the thing is, he wore this mask of logic. He wore this mask of holding women accountable. He held this mask of red pill, right? I mean, he was saying all the right things that, you know, I was saying. And I was like, wow, you know, now I got a brother that I can go, you know, back and forth with, and we can be equal, have, you know, different opinions every once in a while, but cool. And we got all the way up to show 6, and then it went somewhere, right? So I was telling this man how to actually build an audience. I've been, you know, going against the grain here on YouTube for 7-8 years. Until I niched down. I had to niche down. So I niched down to basically talking about the glorification and pushing of single motherhood onto the black community, right? So I stuck on single motherhood. I applied everything to single motherhood. So at the end of the day, I'm not just talking about single motherhood. I'm talking about sons of single mothers. I'm talking about daughters of single mothers. I'm talking about life as a single mother. I'm bringing everything that's niching down. It ain't about you talking about the same thing every day. It's you bringing everything to this one thing. And I was trying to tell this man, look at my numbers, man. I'm getting over 300,000 impressions. And the thing about it is, the average on YouTube is like probably 2,000 impressions. I'm getting 300,000, and the impression click through, meaning when they see the thumbnail, they click the video. I'm showing this man that is at least 9%. Look, YouTube's average is 2%. So I'm above. I'm doing numbers. I'm showing him things. I'm showing this man how to build an audience, but he did not want to listen. He did not want to. He was keep wanting to talk about everything under the sun. I'm like, look, bro, we got a niche down. That was what I said from day one. I never wavered. And then one day we was on we was recording one of the episodes for the podcast, right? And I don't know if you guys know about the little boy who knocked on the wrong door of the man, and he shot him in the head. And shout out to the little boy, he survived, right? But we didn't hear about it yet until that day, and I didn't know the facts of the situation. I didn't know the details of what happened. It's a lot of boys that broke into people's houses that literally got shot. So I really don't know what the motive was or the context of this man shooting this boy. So he asked me, he brung it up on the show. I said, all right, read what you got. He said, this is according to the little boy's aunt. So he started reading the little boy's aunt saying that this was racially motivated, right? And that's all we had. So I'm on the show. I was like, that's what the aunt said. His aunt? Do you have anything from the police or eyewitness? Nah, this is the aunt. So I was like, well, I'm going to, reserve my judgment on this until I get the facts of the situation. This man tell me, what other facts do you need? A white man shot a black boy. I said, what you mean? And that's when, remember on Martin, when, You So Crazy back in the day, when he said, you ain't know he was crazy, deranged, until that moment. And that was my crazy deranged moment with this man. I said, what do you mean? I'm not about to just say this man did it on some racially motivated shit based upon his aunt who's close to him, that's his aunt. So she's going to say, she's going to be emotional. If that was my nephew, I probably would have said, yeah, it was racially motivated. But me being a personality on YouTube and being a responsible content creator and learning my lesson long time ago about just opening my mouth about things I don't know, I reserved my judgment on said case until I got the facts, right? So he want to go back and forth with me on, well, you don't need no facts. We got the facts. I was like, what's the facts? We live in America, bruh. Like, whoa, what? This is called The Truth is Controversial. We should be looking for the truth. What do you mean because we live in America? Because we live in America? Bruh, that's not what I'm about. And if you guys know me, I am never going to compromise my integrity. I am never going to compromise anything, right? So we went back and forth, and that was a great show because it was dissension, and people liked dissension. And of course, people went in the comment section and was on his side. There's a rack of black people talking about, yeah, bro, you cooning. You don't know that's what you don't. What other facts do you need? What other facts do you need? He shot that little boy. I'm like, oh my God, like wow. But that is the pro-black mindset. So I just realized that this guy that I've been fucking with for like 2 months is actually a pro-black. And then we had another conversation to follow up, right? And this is where it's solidified. You ever know something about somebody and then you get it confirmed, right? So we were in a private conversation. Now I'm going to talk about this private conversation because I seen something like 2-3 weeks ago where I wasn't bothering this guy, and he said something he posted something, and he knew I was going to see it. And look, I'm not the one to go back and forth with you on social media or anything, but he posted the guy getting choked out, right, on the train that died from the civilian, where you can clearly see what happened. Those are the facts. Like, you can see it. We didn't see that white man shoot the black boy, but nonetheless, he posted, and his caption was, and some idiots are going to need facts after they see this. I was like, okay, all right, you throwing shots at me. It's cool. So that's why I'm going to tell this story. But we talking, and I'm telling him, because we found out that it was a racially element to it, but based off of police reports that came out after the fact, right? Police reports, the guy's lawyer even said it, and witnesses. Now that I got all that information, I made a video and put it on our channel saying, okay, now we got the facts. Yes, he's a racist piece of shit. So that night we're talking about, my video, and he's like, yeah, I told you I was right. I was like, hold the fuck up. No, brother, you wasn't right. No, you wasn't right. You just blanket everything with racism. So, look, the clock is right 2 times a day. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I was like, nah. I was like, so you don't care if you right or wrong when you talking? He was like, nah, I don't care if I'm right or wrong. I don't care if I'm telling the truth or not. Because I keep it real. I said, you keep it real? What the fuck you mean you keep it real? Like, we gotta be professional, bro. That's what we gotta do. We're beholden to our audience. I'm beholden to you guys. You know what I mean? If I present something to you or present me as being this type of person, I should be that type of person. I ain't gonna turn left on you guys. I'm never gonna do that. So I'm telling this man, I was like, so you don't care about facts? He's like, no, I don't care about facts. Because I tell it how it is. And he went full blown pro-black. And he was talking about, yeah, I know you talk about the women, but these women, they victims too and all of it. I was like, so you a feminist too? Like he was undercover, y'all. I mean, dude was undercover. And my thing is, why would you know for a fact who the fuck I am? You know what I stand for and you know what I talk about. Why would you try to come and infiltrate me? That's not, look, you can wear a mask for so long, people, but at the end of the day, it's going to come out. So I'm like, I can't be beside someone who say they don't care about facts and they don't care what they say if it's true or not. I can't go along with that. So I had to remove myself from the situation, you guys. And that's what I'm talking about this liberal media and black people making everything about race. They hate facts unless it's benefiting them, right? Because the same dude, right? Check it. The same dude, when the Jonathan Majors situation came out, that's when he wanted facts. He wanted to know exactly what happened in that situation before he passed judgment. Why you didn't care then? Why didn't you take the story as is then? And the thing is, people, that's how our illogical mind works. Kaylin says black people have become lazy and docile. It's time to put back fear into liberals.